welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today, where we'll be doing Happy Home Paradise customization. I predict, let's try and get back into the spirit of predicting which village I'm going to do it for. I predict it's going to be Gwen, the penguin. Wait, have we? No, we don't know. Well, no, we haven't done Gwen. We've done Frieda's customization, so still possible. Don't know what Gwen's is. Who knows? But anyway, we're just going to sort of rock on with this. You know, the weather is doing all right so far, but I'm sure it'll get hotter later. So, you know, let's try and do this now before I get completely dehydrated and lose all my, I was going to say water live, that's not what I mean, like energy. Anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 1:41 p.m. on Saturday, July 16th, 2022. We're visiting a campsite. I guess I'll have a quick look and see who it is that is well, in the campsite to begin with, and I suppose that will rule off one possibility of who could actually be the person in the Happy Home Paradise customization that we do one for. That's not really how you construct sentences, I'm going to be honest, in English. My brain's a little bit frazzled right now, not for really any particular reason, you know, I haven't spoken all that much today, so, you know, I'm just like, how do I get my not my motor functions, my language functions, the language processing part of my brain operating again, just so I can get, you know, a good conversation flowing. You're on one of my friend's islands. Cobb, that's it. Yeah, you're on one of my friend's islands, but, you know, my friend doesn't play this game anymore, so, oh well. But anyway, we're not going to do Cobb's. I think Cobb's one is something to do with, like, an evil scientist layer thing. I feel like I vaguely remember that from the tier list episode, but also I might not. I don't know. It's all a little bit vague in my mind, but anyway, we're gonna go do a Happy Home Paradise customization. We'll see. I mean, you can already see whose it's gonna be. I don't know what I'm in the mood for today, to be honest. Do I want something simple? Do I want something not simple? I don't know. I feel like I've been sort of trending towards wanting to do more simple things nowadays, as I don't know, maybe I'm suffering a little bit of burnout from doing Happy Home Paradise customizations. It's a sort of thing where, you know, it's amazing I haven't really got any burnout from doing Animal Crossing episodes so much, as mainly because I've kind of abandoned the whole Animal Crossing part and it's just me talking, really even doing anything else. But Happy Home Paradise customizations, I feel like part of me is not wanting to do the big and overly complex ones anymore, ones which I had to think a lot for, to be honest. I think probably the biggest part of that is the fact that it's starting to get like really warm in the UK, and I sort of get a little bit lethargic under hot weather, you know. I'm like, I was going to say what's reverse of cold-blooded, but I'm not exactly hot-blooded either. Well, warm-blooded, I suppose, is the term used for mammalian people. So we got Chow, I forgot your name, I think your name's like Rolf or something, I don't remember. Who knows? Does it matter? Does it, you know, does it care? Does it matter? That's not how words work. So that's probably why. Probably I don't want to think as much, you know, in the hot weather. So I'm just like, you know, let's do a simple customization. Something I could just sit down, pop, done. You know? You get me? You feel what I'm putting out? You're dancing to my jazz? I don't know. I was just trying to think of, hey, that's like a train seat over there. Why wasn't that one of the options when we did, oh, what's her name? I can't remember the name, but the chicken's customization of a train station. So we've seen yours outside, vague, bamboo. Hello, Pashmina. Flower art. So that must be the Japanese flower art. I'm not super. Hello, Miura. Futuristic place, but it's not too futuristic. A good old chair shop. And what? I mean, it's unique. I'll certainly say that much. And thus, it's a little bit compelling. So we've got two ex-Fawnhollowers here. We've got Pashmina and Amira, both sort of vibing out on the beach there. Are we going to do the customizations? I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning towards, I think that's Fang. I think. I do get the wolf village is kind of confused. Well, actually, there's a lot of villages I get confused. So, you know, it's not really here or there. Plants? I believe that's Naomi. You're like gymnasium for kids or something, yeah. I remember yours. Stuff to study the mysterious stuff I find. So you want something like an explorer's lab? I don't know if I'm super vibing with any of these right now. I'm just kind of more tempted to do Fang's one over chair shop, because I'm just like, that's a very strange like customization idea in the first place. So to actually do it might be kind of interesting. I guess it's kind of more like a furniture store he's doing, but specializes exactly in chairs. I'm not sure exactly how we do a sort of showroom with chairs, but It'd be nice if we could put like more mannequins and stuff in the game or something. Like imagine if you could use the mannequins and pose them on the chairs and that sort of thing, so you can actually do more stuff. Imagine if we just had more furniture items in general, I suppose. It is kind of sort of a meat and potatoes of this game, you know, New Horizons. It's all about customization and creating stuff as, you know, you'd like to see. And the meat and potatoes should certainly make up the broad filling of an entire meal. I don't know what this weird analogy I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sort of spiraling out of control, just sort of walking around, just trying to find out, you know, my purpose in my life. No, okay, but I was getting perhaps a bit too sort of whimsically deep for what I was saying. More, I'm just taking the time to process in my brain which of these I want. Ooh, hello, Chevre. You are one of my favourite villagers, and I vow to protect the assets I've received from everyone. Pardon me? You're a banker? Trivia skills in a quiz show. We've seen Stu's one before. I don't remember what it is though. Smell of trees. I'm kind of doing Chevre's off hang. Sorry, I'm using the Joy-Con drift Joy-Cons. That's why everything's slowly rotating. I vow to protect the assets I receive from everyone. This sounds like a bank thing. Well, regardless is a bank, this sounds more like a safe or something, actually. We're going to do Chevre. And I'm kind of biased because, you know, I do like Chevre quite a lot. She was in... I don't know why I keep saying Chevre. It's Chevre, isn't it? It's French for, not cow, goat. I'm quite biased because she was in my New Leaf town. I don't know if she still is. I haven't played New Leaf for a very long time, but... I liked her a lot, so, you know, she's got... Okay, so it literally is just a big old vault you want. Okay, so if anything, this is a fantastic excuse to put you on one of our remote islands. Nothing more safe and secure than being literally just eons away from everyone else. I don't know which one in particular I want to pitch you on. Oh, yeah, let's put you on this one. Remote island, just like surrounded by a giant walled fortress around the place, kind of like that town in Encanto. I don't know, I said that so weirdly, Encanto. Spoilers, I suppose, if you haven't seen my movie. It's not really spoilers, I'm going to be honest. If anything, that sounds like misleading spoilers, so maybe I'll just clarify. It's just in like the middle of a mountain range or something like that. Was it like mountains rose up to protect the city, the town? Make sure you stay hydrated so you know your throat doesn't dry out and all that. Okay, so you want a big old safe, which I'm gonna say, strange that you'd want to live in a secure safe, and I don't really know what we're gonna do for this to make it interesting. But you know, let's figure it out later. Let's do the usual 10 by 10 as the Joy-Con drift goes absolutely insane. Apparently, we'll make things look a little bit drab, I suppose. I don't know which of these we want. Cyber sounds a bit interesting. So we might do cyber, so it's like, you know, cyber security, but okay. Right. Okay. So this is kind of like... What concept could we go for? I think, actually, we should do these other... Oh my word. What on earth? I don't want to put a random racing helmet out here. Why is this even one of... Why is this your clothing option? A bank vault wall, but the back. No. The side. Hello? Joy-Con? The side is going to be security monitors, which is constantly monitoring the bank ski mask. What? You want us to pose a robbery or something? So this is going to be monitoring. You know what? We could do 2 floors. We could have an upper floor be the secure bank, and the lower floor be the security monitoring station. Okay, I think I like that better. And also, it means I can make a bit of a smaller room, because I don't think we need particularly big rooms in this customization. It really doesn't like feel like it needs a huge one, maybe. I don't know. So having 2 smaller ones I think makes sense. So we're gonna have downstairs monitoring room, upstairs security vault. Can we make a top-heavy house? Let's work on the vault first, I think. I don't know if we can. Oh, we can. Okay, sure. I don't know how big we want, so let's just do 8 by 8. I think we'll be fine. This, we probably don't want any sort of sound, to be honest. And we're going to make it like this. White iron parquet flooring. Obviously, security cameras. Not really the thing you should start with, nor do we have like tons of space of them, so... but we want this to be the most secure vault possible. Unfortunately, you can't really put locks on Animal Crossing Village's doors, so much of security is just going to hopefully have to be in prevention rather than actual stoppage of access. You know, this is just an absurd amount of security cameras watching from literally every angle. Jail bars, obviously. We just block you from going in the first place. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. How can we make the inside of this interesting is basically the sort of like long and short of my hesitation right now. I'm not really sure. I think probably what we want to do is actually we want this to be an accent wall. I think I don't know if this is a wall we want. No windows, because otherwise you'd break in. Museum wall? What a strange option though. I think I want a bit of a plainer wall, if anything. White hallway? Seems okay. What about white brick? Is that one of the options? Mortar wall? No, not like that. Yeah, white brick, but no windows. Because, you know, it's pretty hard to, like, tunnel through bricks. So, no windows. It's just a vault. Like this. So, we'll put stuff in here, which is, you know, valuable and stuff. And then we'll have, like, people at security. I don't know, like, a desk. A security desk, sort of, like, monitoring every single person who comes in immediately. I mean, I don't know if we have airport scanners. That'd be pretty good. Okay, so what sort of color scheme do we want to use? White and red might be an interesting idea. So, you know, we've got someone here monitoring everything. Just shift all of these along. So we can monitor everyone who comes in immediately. That's a bit imposing. Perhaps this seems a bit more sensible, doesn't it? This is the jail warden. We got, I don't know, stuff over here. Perhaps we could put even more jail stuff in. Perhaps this is the door to get in. I will do it like this, so it actually seems like it's actually plausible to, you know, get in the first place. We could do it like this. What if we did it like... Oh my god, the Joy-Con drift. I should really just switch. Hold on. I'm just going to switch to my not so Joy-Con drifty Joy-Cons. Okay, I'm back. With my not so Joy-Con drifty Joy-Cons. Apparently I accidentally picked this up. I should remember to use these ones when I'm actually doing Happy in Paradise customizations. So we could do stuff like this. And then... So it'd be like a preliminary gate you go into. You feel me? You get what I'm putting out? It's sort of like you had to pass through this gate door in first place to get in. You go in here. This would normally be shut that way, despite the fact that it's not going to fit. We can make it fit, I think, actually. I'm just trying to think how this works. Hold on. Because I want this gate door to be here. I want it to pretend it's on a hinge. Like this. But we just don't quite have enough room for this part over here. So, maybe we don't do it like this. Maybe. What on earth? I didn't select everything. Maybe we do it like this instead. Isn't this what I just did before? But I think this is literally what I just did before. But we'll put pillars here to, you know, sort of like emulate a scanning sort of system. Just making sure you got like nothing, and maybe we'll put a table. I don't know if we got space to put like counters here to be like leave all your stuff out of a counter. Unfortunately, this doesn't hug the wall, which is a bit annoying. But hopefully that sort of gives a feel of like you had to pass through something first before you actually go in, or maybe at least maybe the idea of a door. So this person's going to be monitoring everyone who comes in. You know, you've got to get a security clearance, I suppose, to come up here in the first place before you can actually get up here. White, black and red, probably fine. None of these really look like a security thing, so I guess we'll just have a plain old desktop. So just vibe in here. We'll have... What? Some of this stuff is very strange. I'm not sure what to make of it. I think we want some big table. What do like bank vaults even look like? Bank vault. Inside. It's just shelves of stuff. It's either shelves or it's just a load of these lockboxes. That's very boring. How do we make this more visually interesting? Well, this one's got tables. It's got more lockboxes as like separate units inside. That could be interesting. We could have those lockers. Where am I looking? The lockers might be, yeah, they might be school lockers, but they might plausibly look like something you could have in like a bank vault or something. You know, you put stuff like this back to back. They unfortunately don't touch a wall, but that's fine. Or is it fine? Perhaps we could do it like this. You know, pop stuff down like this. Not sure how much space I want everything to have. Maybe a bit more space than that. So then we could put more pillars here. So it'd be like you're going through two separate scanning sections, just to make sure you know you're not got anything on you. We could put some safes. I think I do want to put like a big table or something in the middle here. Do you ever recommend a table? Not these sort of tables, not gonna lie. The kitchen tables might be okay. I'm just trying to think what large metallic tables we have. What? Did I scroll past it? I might scroll past it. Where's the kitchen counter table? The big old 2x2. Maybe it's in the kitchen section. I guess that makes sense. It kind of strikes me more as a table than a kitchen appliance, but we'll see. I wasn't thinking of this. I was thinking of this. But I think we can use these if we pop them against a wall. It still might look okay. They still look like sort of like heavy duty tables. Just ignore the back. Don't you think? I think so. Let's not do that because you can't actually get in. So someone like that. And then what are we going to put in this middle section here? I don't really know. So I'm sort of spinning around like crazy, sort of just trying to aimlessly think about things to put down. You obviously want a pile of cash. Just piles and piles of cash. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. I don't want to make those yellow. Let's do pile of cash. Gold bars. Scales. It's gold plated. Just very excessive. Briefcase. Full of cash. Keep one of these empty so we can pop this over here. We've got other expensive things we can put down. None of them recommended apparently. Also piggy bank. Questionable. No, the one I'm thinking of. We have rings. With the diamond ring, we have the Rolex watches. Not food. Not going to be a food item, are they? It's not really going to be a lamp either. But just, we'll scroll through here till we find some expensive things. I might scroll past them. To be perfectly honest, because it might not exactly keep in my memory. And we could do a golden piggy bank. I think not a phone here, but a phone over here. We should probably make it black or red, actually, because that's what we're using. Trophies, gold, a wristwatch, and a ring, which will keep as red. I think that's fine. So this will pop over here. This will sort of pop here. I think it needs some things on the floor, or something to take up this space, but I don't know what makes the most sense exactly. Maybe just a table. Just a regular old table. A 2x1. Really could do with some more metal-esque tables. I guess an ironwork table could be good. We can customize it. No, well, we had to make it white, I suppose. And we can pop this here, move some stuff around. Like this can go over here. This can go over here. Maybe these are like individual things. You can definitely just reach through the bars and take that, but you know, whatever. Do we have an X-ray scanner? I don't think that's a thing in New Horizons. Let's see. New Horizons X-ray. No, that'd be really cool. I want some sort of security thing over here. I don't exactly know what though would make the most sense. You know what we could do? We could put down simple panels instead of these columns, especially since that one's apparently like that. I think we did this for Gartner's bank. We could do it like this to pretend to be like a security scanner. I'm just trying to think. So I don't love how little space there is for it. But this is now too close to the wall. So the option could be do this. Get rid of this safe in particular. So the door can now plausibly swing back and forth. Or put the security scanner here. Shift U over here. And maybe back a bit. So you'd like had to go through a scanner immediately. And then go through another set of like a security pat down or something over here. There's not really much room to have much of a sense of security pat down, but maybe we could put like shelves over there or something. And then in the corner over here we can put... I think you probably want to keep it rather plain. It feels like it makes more sense to me. Like a siren? On a column? I have no idea what columns are. I don't mean to put that down. You can't put these on these columns, can you? I don't think anything, no. But some column items, which makes sense. Maybe instead of a phone, we'll just put a siren here, so you know, it's like this sort of panic button. Something bad is happening. Alert! Red spies in base. A little bit tier 2. Anyone? Maybe we just put a plant down here. I don't know. Make it look a bit more interesting. Okay, well, you know. And then a wall item. This stuff we'll put downstairs in the office. Hanging guide light. We could put over here as the security scanner. No, we can't. I can't remember what we used. Is this what we used? There's something I used as like to be like the top part of a security scanner. I think it was this. just to give it sort of like a top bar. I think I like the signage a bit more. I feel like that seems a bit more reasonable. White, cotton, no, not coffee. I meant to do the no entry one. You're not allowed in here until Chevre. I keep saying Chevre. Chevre allows you in. I wish we had like lasers or stuff. You know, like a security laser system would be sick if we could put that in, but unfortunately, I don't think we can. So just put in some usual lighting systems in here. We'll put the clinically sort of white blue light on. No distractions in here, just to make sure it's always top. Security is a utmost priority. Can we make this white? This is like a confiscation rack. I wish we could not put items on it, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Wall-mounted phone. Just behind Chef. Have a quick communication with the downstairs, seeing as we took away your other phone. That's a bit low down, isn't it? Put it a bit higher up. There we go. Breaker. I think this is fine for the upstairs. Probably. Don't think we particularly need any more. Because this is the actual bank vault itself. It's meant to be a bit bare bones compared to the downstairs, which is just going to be sort of like security room, I suppose. Honestly, we could have just done this, I think, for the customization. It would have been fine, but no. Instead, we're going to have a monitoring office down here with cybersecurity. You've got to clear yourself when you come in, etc., etc. I think I'm going to reuse the same idea of having the downstairs scanner. The body scanner. Perhaps we can do it with pillars, though. Pillars are sort of like a sign of like strength and security and stability, right? So oh, hold on, it's meant to be a server room, it's not meant to be a bank room anymore. Just this, yeah, security monitors. And maybe over here we have it was white brick that we used, isn't it? I don't know, we have black brick or something along those lines. We do have black brick. So this is just, you know, the entranceway. This will have a predominantly black colour scheme. No, I guess... Well, if anything, now think about it, maybe the upstairs stuff, the furniture items should have been black to contrast against the white interior we use. And down here we'll use white furniture to contrast against the black. I think that's probably what I should have done. It's probably a bit more aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Silver? That's not black. Can these be customized? No, we can't. Because black and white gives a very sort of uniform feel to it, you know. Things feel rigid, solid, secure. I wonder if these pillars should be... No, the pillars should be white. Okay, and that seems pretty good. And then let's do a similar thing down here. I don't think we'll use pillars as... I'm just trying to think, because I kind of want to, like... First things first, I want a load of desks down so people can sort of, like, monitor over security cameras. You know, you got someone monitoring this one, you got someone monitoring this one, you got someone monitoring this one. It's just like a normal sort of office. Maybe it should be a bit bigger. It does feel like it should be a bit bigger, doesn't it? Okay, we'll make it an 8 by 8. I'm not sure actually how I want the office to be set up. I probably only want one wall now I think of it, or security cameras. I think I want to invert my usage of the accent wall and make just this one the accent wall. And I need like a security room. Security room. Security. Just to see what we sort of look like, to get some inspirations. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. This is it. This place can have windows. I don't see why not. And we have the desks sort of all arranged over here, looking at this. Before you can get in, you had to have like... You got to scan yourself. You know, just so you don't get immediate access to what all the secret information, all the cybersecurity which is going on. Let's pass through here. Simple pillar. Make it black. Get the panels in. Away the panels. These ones. Make them black. Make the panel black as well, but I don't know if that's possible. Didn't necessarily mean about custom design, but are there any horizontal striped ones? Not that I can see, so probably we'll just keep it. Well, actually, maybe we should do lined. It feels a bit more like a security scanner, doesn't it? You have to go through this before you can get in. You have to, you know, take off any sort of like jewelry. This would be where like I'd have like a baggage sort of like scanning thing if I could be bothered to put one in. I think it's something like that. It's fine. We'll give you a little umbrella stand just as you come in. You know, you're not allowed to bring umbrellas through this. It's metal. That's why. Yes, something like this. Fits a colour scheme. Again, we're using red as a sort of mini accent. When you come in, and you'll be like, off to work, monitoring my bank, safe bank, which doesn't seem to really go anywhere. We'll put the chairs in the middle just for a little bit of symmetry's sake. I think we might shift them one tick forward, just to give it a bit more room. We'll have stuff over here for like communications, maybe. What else do we need to... Oh, I don't even know what we can do outside. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I haven't thought about that far. Maybe this can be the rest area. We can't make these red? What on earth? I forgot if it's going to be a weird size. Okay, it's not going to be rest area anymore. It's going to be where the printer is. It's also going to be where the water cooler is. Wherever the water cooler might be. I don't even know what section that might be under. Never mind, I found it. A water cooler, you know, like a classic office. We'll put the phone on wall there. What kind of things would you have in your pockets that would make sense to sort of put on here to check? Oh, like a bag. Oh, but we can't have a bag separately. That's so annoying. I almost... Okay, I don't hate the fact, but I strongly dislike the fact that we couldn't just put like a bag down separately. As a separate item. A donation box, interesting. What's like some, like keys? That'd be quite nice. Drinks don't really make sense. I'm surprised there's no just separate bag item, which we could put down. So it could be like search your bags. I mean, we could put a shopping bag down, but that seems a bit daft, if anything. It might be what we have to go with. I can't believe there's no separate, just sort of like bag item. Who on earth is coming to work with like a sturdy paper bag? With like, well, maybe it's got their lunch in? I don't know, maybe I shouldn't judge. So I'm pretty sure, I guess we could use Rover's briefcase, which I think is actually an other or something. Some of these might look like a bag. It's not going to be gyroids. Oh, we should have put bags of belts upstairs. If I remember to do that, I'll do that, but I probably won't. No idea where Rover's briefcase is, I'm going to be honest. But just to check, we can't just put bags down, because what the insane decision. I was like, oh yeah, let's put a bag down. That's to be on a mannequin, of course. That's what you wanted. No, game, that's not what you wanted. Why would you think that's the first thing I wanted? It should definitely be an option thing, but whatever, okay then. I mean, that gets a point across. Probably. I don't know what else to put in. I'm going to be honest. It feels like I should put more stuff in, but I don't really know what. I guess filing cabinets make sense. Maybe we can pop this here. It's filing cabinets. Get one of the smaller filing cabinets in here, just so we can have something different. Water cooler. Got this back here for photocopier. Maybe put a water cooler over here. I kind of prefer actually in this corner. No, maybe over here we can put like a little sofa. It's a bit tight, but you know. Hold on, I don't want it to be that colour. You crazy? Something like this, and then put one of these down. Sort of like this is your break room with the filing cabinets. That's something you love to see it. An ABD, a siren. Oh yeah, you all need like computers and stuff, don't you? Just so you can sort of monitor what's going on. One of you is in charge of a siren. One of you's got like a phone, maybe. Fax machine. Graph illustration, that's very cute. I mean, fax machine's a little bit outdated now, certainly I'd say. But you know, we sort of antiquated. We've been antiquated in with some of these businesses, so perhaps it's not the most outrageous thing in the world. Stack of papers. You're checking all those documents, making sure them. I don't know. All the security systems are like up to code. I think office supplies. I know we use that for everything as an office, but you know, it's sort of in the name. It's a really good sort of filler item. What sort of good filler items we got? There's a phone. Cordless phone. Put you on here. You're the one in charge of like communicating between peeps. Well, they're office supplies. Office materials. Sure, we'll do that one. I don't know. Don't really think about it. What else can we put down? Maybe we should just put you up against a wall. It just feels a bit robotic like this. I kind of like this much more interesting sort of setup with a desks like this. And it's kind of like, then what's all this space for? Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for you, so instead you'll get shifted backwards. One spec. It's just a very boring customization bit downwards floor. This bottom floor. I don't really know how to make it more interesting. Maybe like scattered paper or something. I feel like it should be organised though. I mean, it's a security room. Oh, servers. I guess we could put servers in. That's a good shout. No one in particular, unless you were shouting it, in which case, you know, I didn't really hit you, but still made its way in. Just like tons and tons of servers to make sure things are up and running. Can't even access most of those servers, I'm going to be honest. I suppose what we could do is we could shift you back 2 ticks. 3 ticks maybe? Put a photocopier over here. Put a drink cooler over here. Something like this. It'd be nice. What can we put in front of you? That would make sense. Not much I can think of. I think this is fine. I think we've now made it an office just by sticking 6 servers in here and rearranging things a bit. Let's put a doormat here. You might be like, that's not really much need for a doormat. Wrong. Simple entrance mat. Look at this. Ties the whole room together. Okay, let's do wall stuff. I don't know if we need much wall stuff. I guess security cameras, again, make sense down here. Bulletin board could be interesting. It's not going to be right colours though. Corkboard. It's a no-nonsense sort of area. Keys, makes sense. Not there, per se, but maybe like back here or something. Security cameras. Sort of pop them here and here. Not as many as downstairs, but you know, they're still important to have good cyber security around this area. Probably makes sense to have one like at the entranceway. I think I'll be fine. And then ceiling stuff. Fluorescent lighting. If anything, it'd be nice if we could get those built-in, like square lights that you see in offices quite a lot. Fortunately, that's not really an option for us. It's also not particularly well balanced, the distribution of these lights. What's that, 1.5? That seems about right. Something like this. There we go. Let's put a fan in here, an extraction fan. Why not? Why not, I say? Oh, I should have probably made these black, huh? It's going to be quite a long customization. I made this far more complicated for myself than I needed to. I'm going to be honest. That's alright. Sometimes, you know, customizations do be like that. Hanging guide. We'll make this on black and we'll also be like, don't enter. Authorized personnel only, you know. Please just rotate like that way. There we go. So I can pop you over here. Perfect. I think this is done. I don't think any of the polishing really makes that much sense. Like maybe the chatting one makes sense, but I think it is fine as is. I don't think we're going to do anything particularly interesting on this outside. Mainly because I can't think of anything interesting to do, and also mainly because we spent enough time on this already. Keep it like a black and white, sort of like safe house, something like that. I don't know what we're going to do. Or we just put a lock it behind bars, eh? You're not allowed in here. That's how secure it is. Whoa, so secure. Cannot be centered. Classic Animal Crossing business. Hate this. I don't really know. I guess we can make it look like an outside of a bank sort of thing. It turns out this did end up having quite a bit of overlap with Gala's one, but I guess it was more like a focus on security rather than necessarily the banking sort of like side of it. If anything, Gala and Chevre, we should have definitely made you roommates. Oh my god, they are roommates. It feels like a bit of a betrayal to Chevre and Nan, though. who actually are like kind of roommates. Well, not actually roommates, but you know, best buddies or something. We'll make us like a stronghold, fortified like this. We can't plant or put anything down here, obviously. But why would I even think that? We'll make it late afternoon. No, we'll make it nighttime. Make it raining? That's not raining. I really have no idea what to put down. Well, we could put plant partitions to try and make things feel a bit, you know, less horribly drab. Like they are. But even that has its limits. Put like an ABD out here. Only one, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing with this outside. Okay, this outside doesn't really matter, let's be real. Who cares about what we are? You know what, let's have a row of ABDs like this. That probably looks a bit better. Over here, let's have, if in doubt, just put a load of bikes or stuff down. I don't understand why racing helmet is. It's like they want us to like make a robbery or something, because they got like ski masks as well. It's a fountain. Because we've got to come from a perspective that this is not an area which clients are meant to be going to, probably. This is meant to be for the bank's use, mainly. Maybe we'll just make it look like a street, you know. If in doubt, utility poles and street lamps, they have a way to go. A fantastic way to make something look like a street, despite the fact it's not a street, you know. It doesn't need to be friendly, client friendly or anything, and it's meant to be imposing. It's meant to be like, don't come in here. Manhole cover? I don't know. Telephone box seems reasonable. Yeah, it's meant to be like, don't come in here. Why are you even here? The bank is at like a, you know, completely different place. This is a secure stronghold. A trapped bird in a cage sounds poetic, but again, it doesn't really fit the thematic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to say this outside, good enough. Who cares about this outside? The inside, now that's where it's at. That's where the customization juice, oh sorry, customization juices went. Customization juice is a horrible turn of phrase. Let's take a picture of you upstairs, Chev. I actually think your upstairs looks a bit nicer. At least I feel like it sells the concept of what's going on a bit better, even though it's a bit similar to Garda's one. Okay, what outfit are we going to put you in? We're not going to put you in a ski mask, that's absolutely absurd. What's office uniform, I guess. I feel like I should put you in like a security outfit, but I don't know if that's a thing. Let's scroll down. So, like a bouncer or something. You don't really look like a bouncer, though, I suppose. Security jacket's not a thing. Whatever. Let's put you in the office outfit. I don't think that's what I put Gala in. I'm trying to think what I put Gala in. If I were to guess, I put Gala in the career jacket, because she was meant to be like the CEO. I suppose, Sheriff, you just sort of like work here, lady. She has no black uniform. I guess I'll put you in a grey uniform. I'll give you red bottom rim glasses. Why not? What do you think about this, Chev? How's the vacation home coming along? It's ready. That's quite a long one compared to previous ones. It's been a while since I spent like an hour on something. But you know, Chev's just a great villager, you know. I was just, you don't know how infused I am about the concept of cybersecurity. Actually, it's true to a certain extent. I studied a bit of cryptography and stuff back in school, or in uni, not in school. So I do know a decent amount of that. Not that this is particularly indicative of it. It's not all like safes and vaults. She seems happy though. I don't know if there's hold on. Let's see what other people have done. Happy Home Paradise Chevre. Safest vault. That's like a very sleek customization, I would say. This one I can't really see most of it. She has chic winter cabin. That's just not even what she asked for, but you know, it looks very nice. Take pictures of her home. I will. These people aren't even customizing the villagers before they show them off. I feel like that's a fun part. Or maybe that's just because I like fashion and clothing. I don't really know a good angle for this. Maybe over here's a good angle? Yeah. We'll do something like that. What do you think about that, Chef? I'm heading back. But this would be a really nice customization. Pairings, put Chevre and Gala together in the same customization. But there's a big overlap, I suppose, between what the two want, I think. So it makes sense. Anyway. we're done, I suppose. I'm not sure we grabbed a recipe on the island, so let's make sure to grab a recipe. Like, people have done all these. Oh, look, this person actually put Chevre and Land together. Oh, both these people put Chevre and Land together. There's like a cottage core thing we got going on. This is like a black and white sort of mirrored room. Looks very cute, not gonna lie. I'm just looking for what other people have done. I think basically everyone put Chevre and Land together. If you don't know, it's because they're like sort of canonically in-game pen pals for each other. Because they have, in New Horizons, they have photos of each other up in their rooms, and also their old descriptions had stuff mentioning we were pen pals with each other or something like that. I don't recall off the top of my head exactly. I don't know. I think I talked about it amusingly in the Animal Crossing tier list video, so I guess you can find out that way. Anyway, there's Chev's safest, securest bank vault. I don't know. I guess it's kind of secure. It's a real shame you can't put doors in this game. You can only, have the door always ajar, or, you have no way to actually get into the vault in the first place. Which I suppose, if anything, in Animal Crossing, that's probably the safest, securest vault you can have, is literally no access in the first place, but, oh well. That's neither here nor there, and now it's no longer here because this is the end of the episode. So, as we round off this episode, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord or follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So, until next time, bye-bye for now.